We should.
James, I know you've heard this before, but casting you as Brainiac was one of the hugest casting coups the show ever had. And I'm not the only fan. I'm sure it was ecstatic to have you join Smallville.
Thank you. Right on. We were lucky. Seriously.
Michael, my question's actually for Michael. We heard the story. We heard the story.
What a career. You've had your coffee, obviously.
We heard the story about the practical joke Tom played on you when you were directing, just drawing all over your script. I'm just wondering, with his 3 episodes, was there retaliation? Did you play practical jokes on him? Or were you laying off?
I slept with his wife. Low as you can go. I was kidding. I'm just gonna get that clip. I slept with his wife. Not the joke. None of it's funny. What was that about? Oh man, I'm not on the show anymore, dude. Do whatever you want. Yeah, I mean, of course, I retaliated. I think I threw a couple of 100 water bottles in his trailer one day, just all over the floor, and just like I would grab a hose from one of the crew guys and just start spraying down while he's sleeping, spraying his window. And he'd scream, "Cut it out!" See, it was me, and he would just go. Yeah, we had a lot of fun like that. That was good. We like to play with directors, though. We like to mess with directors. Because look, if you're doing TV, you don't want Kubrick to come in there and have like this shot list that's just endless, that, well, I'm going to make the show different. We know what the show is. Come in, do the job. Some guys are really good, you just leave them alone. But then there's some guys who are just like, Michael, here on page 4, what do you think Lex is thinking? Look, why don't you go back to the... Over there, let me do this. I don't know what Lex is doing. The execs don't know what he's doing. You sure as hell don't know either. Let's just do another take. I'll do it differently. I'll spin on it.
We'll know when we get there, buddy. Yeah, some directors will come in, and because the thing is that you're right, it's a marathon. You're running a marathon, and some directors will come in and try to make you sprint, and you got to tell them, man, you're going to ruin our race. So, it's not that we're lazy, we're just running a marathon.
You just want to make the days are 15, 16-hour days, and the crew is tired. You just want to make the days, make it look good. Don't try to overcomplicate things,
Because then the magic, I find the magic happens when you're on, your schedule's tight, and you're not behind, you're not in the toilet or anything, and you're relaxed, and you're just kind of getting your shots. You start surprising each other just in the close-ups, just the little stuff, and then that's when you get quality television.
Yeah, what happens by the end of the day sometimes, they're so behind because they were so slow at the beginning, right? You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden you have an hour left. Oh, it's James's close-up. Oh, he'll be fine. We'll just do one take. 15 hours later, James is exhausted. He said those lines 500 times to make the other actor to give him good off-camera, right?
Yeah.
And then it's your close-up, and you're just like, now you're aggravated in your head a little bit. You're like, I can't believe they're doing my close-up. I've got a minute left, and everybody wants to go to lunch or whatever the hell it is, and he's got this big soliloquy.
And you know that we've been here for 11 hours and 45 minutes, we got 15 minutes, and you get one shot, and you're like, man, could I get another take? No, that was fabulous, James, that was fabulous.
We must move on. I think we could use that, James. Okay, who's next?
This question is for James. I've seen you on Buffy and Angel, and I listened to your CD last night, and I was wondering are you more passionate about making music or acting?
Wow, that's a really good question. I think that me doing music is scarier for me, and I tend to like to do things that scare me. It's scary because I'm writing the songs, and I'm actually, that's really kind of me. And sometimes it's kind of embarrassing to reveal yourself that fully. Whereas, when I'm playing a robot or something, it's a lot safer. But it would depend on the project, Some projects, as an actor, I'm really passionate about, and some projects, I don't, I'm not quite as, not every project is like, oh my God, But I would say, yeah, I'm really terrified when I'm singing in front of an audience or when I'm recording or writing. I'm terrified, but that's a good thing. Yeah.
I got your back.
Yeah. Right there for me. What's up?
Hi, you both. I can just do a question. So my question is for Michael. Michael, what do you think? Do you think that when Lex killed his father, that helped him to release the fears and the obsession his father instilled in him growing up?
Let's see. That's kind of a good question. I think he's always been in his father's shadow.
Yeah.
You know, and he's tried desperately to get his father's approval. So I think that was a moment where he just reached a point, the boiling point, where this is it, right? You know, and he just, there were so many times you were like, kill him. I mean, first season, remember when the column fell? I remember that. I was going to leave him there to die.
Yeah.
So 7 years later, how is this guy even alive?
So you were satisfied?
I think, I think there was, I still think Lex was hurting a little bit, but most of that fear just left him. It was like something he knew he had to do. It was inevitable. There was no turning back at that point. So
Okay.
it was something he had to do.
I love you too, James.
How could you not love James?